DeAndre Ayton to get this assist.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New England Patriots and the San Francisco 49ers. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. Whoa! A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Downfield, he's got the big target, Jennings. And he will go all the way. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, San Francisco. Purdy and the 49ers will try to get two more.
The 49ers will line up for the two-point conversion.
Back to throw. And he's in for the two. So just like that, a quick 8-0 lead.
8. Patriots nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Now, the former Buckeye, it's Travion Henderson. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. From the 34 now, it's first and 10.
First down, New England.
Throwing is May. He's got his man, Keyshawn Butte. And he will score. Keyshawn Butte, touchdown New England. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point.
Borregales on for the extra point.
He's got it. And the Pats are back within a point. It's 8-7.
Niners 8, Patriots 7. Andy Borregales.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's Purdy on first and 10. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the
On first and 10, Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a gain there of 26 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Now they are in business. inside the 15-yard line.
18 more yards.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
At the 13-yard line.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And he's into the end zone. What a response. George Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tack two more onto their lead.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Second and 9 at the 21-yard line.
May to throw on 2nd down. Left side, he's got Henry. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line.
That's good for a Patriots first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
On play action, here's May. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
May sacked. A loss of 13 yards. It's second down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now May, forced out wide. Now he'll run. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They get 24 on that one. First down, New England.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A run, and this is Henderson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
To throw now, May. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 40.
On 2nd down, it's May. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Third down and 10 yards to go.
To throw is May. This one broken up. It is incomplete, so they go with the screen. It was snuffed out. And now it's 4th down.
Crazy.
They're going. It's May. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Turnover on downs.
1st and 10 for Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the
1 quarter in the books. 16-7 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Get set. I need 21. Up.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards.
53.
That's another 49er.
Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Purdy's going to give this one to McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of a yard.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And they'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's good.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He's going to run it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Our first carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Out of the gun, here's May. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Michael Williams. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That's taken in by Holland. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards.
May now on 1st and 10. He's found his receiver, Butte. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's May. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. May to throw again. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Tayshaun Boutte. Touchdown, Patriots. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point is good. And the Patriots back within 10. It's now 24-14. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Get set. Get set.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Outside.
They're going. Here's Purdy. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
We'll go right back to Stevenson. Finding room to the 20. And he's into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats cut the lead to 3. 24-21.
Patriots 21.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This returnable from the 4. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Get set. Get set.
On 1st and 10, Purdy. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Dewan Jennings was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Get set. It's up.
Here's Purdy. They'll try to set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. They're indeed going for this. It's Purdy. They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this 1st down.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the football at their own 23.
Mays pass. Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Outside.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
Get set. Get set. Up.
Again, it's Purdy. He'll let one go down the middle. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Crazy. Crazy. Five.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
On first and 10, here's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
First and 10.
First down. A gain of 15.
Up the middle, it's Henderson. He'll get in behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Dean Winters there to bring him down.
4 yards
On second down, it's May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. And it'll bring up second down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Crazy.
May to throw on in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
On third and long, here's May. And that is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to be fourth down.
A 42-yard attempt.
His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Patriots will tie the game at 24.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Go. Outside. Start.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 5.
brings up second and
Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Robert Spillane
at the 29
spills him there.
That's a gain of 3.
On 3rd and 1, here's Purdy. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5. At the
Throwing again is Purdy. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. And he's going to have a Niners 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. And now here comes the punt team.
In punt formation for San Francisco.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Two 1st downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. That's taken in by Jennings. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Putting that defense on his ass, he trying to run the clock out. Y'all niggas be something else on this game, boy.
Out of the gun.
I always tell people when you try to run that clock out, something's going to happen, and it's going to backfire, and you're going to need that time on the clock.
It's a gain of 7.
Tell you.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Trying to tell you. Bruh, come on, dude. Come on, man. Play the game, man. What you scared of, bruh? You had me down 24-7. What you scared of? Play the fucking game.
Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Niggas be playing like cold bitches.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down. The 49ers out for the punt. Important punt here in this.
Why you being a goofy, dog? Like, play the game, be competitive. That's what keep the game exciting. Y'all niggas be playing like bitches. You got the ball the whole 4th quarter, and you trying to run the whole clock out. It's only 4 minutes in a fucking quarter.
In regulation.
Stop being a bitch.
Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left.
I'm about to stop playing on line against niggas. Niggas is fucking bitches.
McCaffrey trying to find some place to go, but
anyway, all right, something gonna happen. Expect the unexpected.
New England gonna take their
that shit gonna backfire. He's gonna be looking goofy. Like, I wish I had that time left.
Down play.
You better score.
Get set. Get set. Box. On 18.
They'll drop to throw. He's got it at the 7.
Yeah, good.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They are trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
Shotgun snap to Purdy. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to third and goal. They'll try and run with McCaffrey.
Right fucking in there. This nigga ran the whole fucking clock down the whole fucking fourth quarter. That shit don't make you nice. Just make you fucking scary ass bitch who like to play safe. Scary ass niggas. You ain't gonna never get better at the game.
From the gun, it's Purdy. And he's
Nigga, that bitch ass 2-point conversion now, man. This nigga ain't scored since the fucking beginning of the second quarter. And it's the moment I start locking him down, he run the whole fucking clock out.
Every
Fucking
drive with
scary
6,
ass
but when you
bitch.
can turn that 6 into 8, man, what a confidence boost coming off the field, and they're going to force their opponent now to start chasing.
On the return, Travion Henderson. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. They'll come up for first and 10. May gonna look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's gonna be taken down at the 37. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. And it's first and 10. Here's May. That's caught downfield by Diggs. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
30 feet.
Throwing on first and 10 is May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Here's first down.
Crazy.
To throw again is May. That's to the end zone, but it is.
Come on, that's a fucking TD, man. That's a fucking TD, man. Come on, I'm ready, man.
Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hey, what's up? 5.
Here's May again. Moving to his right. He runs with it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
He's got it at the 3. And this would be a touchdown. They are within a 2-point conversion of coming back to tie this game.
And what a finish this is shaping up to be, Mike. They somehow get the late touchdown with very little time left on the clock. And, of course, now everybody knows what's coming. You've got to have...
No fucking way. How the fuck do you miss that catch?
Let's see what they
Fuck.
I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the...
You play like a bitch.